Full Mojo Rampage is a twin-stick roguelike RPG shooter. The voodoo aesthetic feels like a combination of costume quests with a tad of Tim Burton's flair from his good old days. Players are a young apprentice to a powerful shaman. There are multiple quests to tackle, with a smidgen of dialogue thrown in to give the journey some context. Everything in the game is randomly generated, so one playthrough of a mission will not be the same as another, although goals will remain the same. For example, the first quest has a set middle and a set end boss. How one gets there is up to the systems at play. Sometimes shops will pop up on the sidelines, while other scenarios will present side events. While dying repeatedly may be disenchanting to some, fear not, for most progress carries over through gold and experience. Before the game starts, players can customize their shaman in training with masks, classes, and pins, which can be purchased and upgraded through gold. Masks are aesthetic choices, pins add bonuses to the hero, and classes switch out abilities. Defeating enemies will also increase experience, granting the opportunity to increase one of 4 stats. No time is ever wasted in Full Mojo Rampage, but I would argue luck does have a say in the matter. One such instance is the aforementioned shops, of which there are 3. There's a literal shop wherein players can spend gold on accessories or consumable items. There's a place where items can be forged together. Lastly, an altar will randomly generate a curse buff, like increasing health but negating healing items. While we're on the subject, items and accessories are the only thing that do not carry over. Putting the roguelike elements aside, let's get to the shooter parts. Players have one cane shooting green balls at enemies with a tilt of the analog stick. New rods can be purchased or found throughout the dungeons, but they have limited uses. Each class also has a set of 2 skills associated with them. The default alignment has a powerful spell bomb, along with a dodge roll. While each class has their perks, the standard job is probably the best because of the dodge. Its usefulness is indescribable and probably shouldn't have been delegated to an ability. Full Mojo Rampage is, put simply, fun. The progression is addictive, no matter how many times one loses. It's easier with a friend, up to 4 on a couch, or online. The only issue is the online connections were wonky. It doesn't push the genre forward, but the blend it creates is a welcome surprise for summer. Hey, did you know that you're watching the Reaction Examiner YouTube channel? That's me! You should subscribe! You should also subscribe and read my writing over on Examiner.com, where I write about video games. And hey, while you're at it, check out my Patreon because I want to upgrade my YouTube channel to better and brighter things. And hey, speaking of YouTube channels, check out The Misadventures of Team Sexy Pants, where me and my best gal pal Matilda talk about putting things in the holes. It's a comedy sex podcast for the ages. I have a lot of other links as well, but you should go in the description notes below and you'll find all that cool stuff. For now, I'm just going to sit here a little bit longer while you decide what to click on.